What's going on, guys? It's Brandon back, and happy Halloween to everyone. We got a BFR today. Ga- uh, Today we got Game 9 at the St. Louis Blues, October 30th, 7 p.m. And gotta say, this was the Hawks' best game they've played this year. And they got shut out. Incredible. The score was 1-0 St. Louis, and it was off a power play goal. That power play changed the game, and it was off a just very what are the odds of that happening penalty? And so the Hawks go to 0-7-2. It just gets worse. And then shots 37-25 St. Louis, hits 22-17 Chicago, faceoffs 29-24 St. Louis. Chicago goes 0 for 2 on the power play. St. Louis goes 1 for 3. Fleury saves 36 out of 37 in the loss. Binnington saves 25 out of 25 for his first shutout against the Hawks in his career. And Strome was in. Tyler Johnson was out with a neck injury that he received in the Carolina game. Still no Kane, Kara, or Borgstrom. Taze and Hagel had a chance blocked. Dahan had a chance, fanned on it. Turnover to Gaudette in front, gets shut down. It was a very back and forth game for each team. One chance switch, just go back and forth. No, there was no whistle for 8 minutes to start the game. Fleury makes a fantastic save. Fleury's team's playing pretty balanced, chances galore both ways. Fleury makes another good save. DeBrincat, Hardman, Taze, and Fleury were all putting pressure on. Fleury played the game of his career tonight, and unfortunately it was to no avail. He was phenomenal. Best game as a Hawk by far. And of course he doesn't get rewarded for it. Maybe his save percentage should be going up a bit, that's for sure, but I feel it's just tough to see him lose all these games, and he's only 8 wins away from 500 and become the third goalie to do it. St. Louis was giving the puck away a lot. St. Louis, I will say, 2/3 of this game, Chicago dominated. The third period and on, it was a bit mixed. I would say the first period went to Chicago. The second period started with St. Louis, but at the end it was Chicago's period. And then third period, it was pretty mixed, but I'd still give it a little bit of an edge to St. Louis. But Chicago was getting plenty of chances, but just no shots on net. They would miss the net. They would go over the net. They would hit the post. They were just making sure they could not hit the net. As I wrote here, the St. Louis dominating in shots, yet the Hawks were dominating play. Hawks had a lot of missed chances, not shots. The Hawks outplayed the Blues in the first period by far. And it was 0-0 after one. And I gotta say, I was that might have been their best not even defensive period. They got four, I think they had 18 shots at the end of the first. It was something like that. Fleury was standing on his head. Fleury was phenomenal, as I keep saying. Just trying to emphasize that. The Hawks came out flying the second period. Taze hit the crossbar. Kubalik had a breakaway that was saved. St. Louis hits crossbar. Fleury gives it away on a pass, makes 2 or 3 saves to stop it. And then Fleury makes a great save. Doc had a chance. St. Louis thought the puck was in on a penalty at 12:35, Chicago penalty to Gaudette for interference, which would be killed, but St. Louis thought the puck was in. They all had their sticks in the air. The horn never went off, but it turns out that it got stuck in Fleury's skate, so play on. Kyrie missed a wide-open net somehow. That was baffling to me, as he's the leading point scorer. Carpenter had a shorthanded breakaway that missed. Hawks finally looked comfortable for the first time this season. Puck seems to always end up bouncing to them. They were getting all the bounces to them, and just not into the net. Gustafsson hip checks Kostin, flips him over, possibly hit of the year. Phenomenal hit by Gustafsson. Then at 5:23, it's a St. Louis penalty to Wallman for holding, which would be killed. Then Kubalik fanned on a point-blank shot, and then Barbashev lays a good hit on Dahan. 2:18, St. Louis penalty to Tarasenko for cross-checking, which would be killed. It was a dangerous hit on Reese Johnson. Johnson is lucky that he wasn't injured after that, because it looked like a bad hit. DeBrincat could have 10 goals by now, honestly. Not in the game, just in the season. St. Louis had a 2-on-1 shorthanded. Fleury didn't know where the puck was, but makes 3 big saves. Fleury with more great saves. And then we go to the third, 0-0 after 2. At this point, I'm pretty sure whoever scores the first goal is going to win the game. And then St. Louis start the period. St. Louis hits the post. McCabe and Kyrou literally got tangled, which I thought was funny. And there was a scrum at 16:37. Chicago penalty on DeHaan for interference, which would be killed. Carpenter was playing phenomenally on the PK. Shen went right to the locker room on a 14-12 Chicago penalty to DeBrincat for tripping. It's like a what that was the what are the odds play. His stick blade, he's trying to get in. It goes right in between Shen's like skate blades, so he can't move, and he goes right into the boards. He went right to the locker room. He would come back though, so that was good for him. It was unintentional, completely unintentional. You can do that and try to do that another 100 times, and you wouldn't be able to do it. Hawks PK was doing good. And then at 12:35, it's a St. Louis power play goal from Torrey Krug, his first of the year from Perron and Tarasenko. That would just end up being the deciding goal as St. Louis would win 1-0. There was a good save on Gaudette by Binnington. Doc went into the boards awkwardly. He was okay. Fleury made another great save and another one. They pull Fleury with 1:40 left, and their best game in the season is getting shut out 1-0. And Fleury played phenomenally. If they had that Fleury the way he was playing tonight, the entire season so far, they could have won a few games possibly. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. There's really not much to say. We're a ninth of the way into the season and they still haven't won a game. What can you do? They're not making the playoffs this year unless they decide to go on a 20-game win streak. If you want to see the board, not much has changed. This division just keeps switching up every day. Tampa and Toronto like to go back and forth. Florida finally lost. Carolina's the only undefeated team left. Winnipeg moved up. Dallas moved down. Vancouver moved down. Calgary moved to first in the Pacific. Vegas moved to fourth in the Pacific. And San Jose beat Winnipeg last night, so showing that they can maybe make some surprises here. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I got a power rankings video for October since it's the end of the month. I got a power rankings video coming out shortly, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.